So here we are. Charlotte, I just spoke with you on the phone. And this is the front yard. This is Bailey. This is Noah. He thinks he's Thor. These are the guava trees that are still putting out guava. And this is the Dana orange tree that we talked about. I'm going to come back later in the day. We're heading out to the green sand beach. Hey, yeah? Don't mess up what's left of George's asphalt. And this trail, we're starting to open this trail back up that goes down to the lower part of the property. You can see how overgrown it's come. But we're just starting to push back here a little bit. This is what's left of the crazy vine that was here. You will get a kick out of this. We were doing a bunch of weed whacking over there, and we're re-exposing some of the trails there. And we came across your dad's old tailgate. Presumably back where he disconnected it from the rest of the truck. Not far at all from where we found this sign, which is the Tibet sign, which we are keeping in safe order there. Come on, Thor, let's go. This is Noah, and that's Maddie.
My sweaters are wet.
Oh, well, don't wipe it on me.
I am Thor. I am Thor. I'll be back. Oh, it's hot. Oh, I'm cold.
Still trying to fill that hole. Can't do it. Every time we fill it up flush with the rest of the property, it just sinks right back down again. And banana trees. All right, when I come back later on, we'll do some more of the property. There's the driveway that comes to the upper shed up there. You can just kind of make it out. This is where Carla and I got married. We had about 40 seats out here and a cello player right over there. We're trying to get this Royal Poinciana to come back. And here's another little Alamanda, and it looks like there's a little green thing right there. So that's good. This area got a little bit forgotten, and I've been spending a lot more time out here and trying to kind of get it back under control. We don't use this driveway too much. Actually, at all. We like to have one point of entry over here so that we can kind of have our neighbors watch over it. Our eventual plans for this place is to have a raised floor and a set of stairs going up here, a set of stairs going up here, and a double sliding glass window door type of thing there, and putting some rooms off to the side. If you've got time to go on a little walk with me, I'll take you around the road here. There's the little pathway that goes on from the stairs that John built. My understanding is that there was never a bulldozer up here on the property except for this one road. If you walk 5 times around in the circle, you got a mile. I know this because my wife told me that as I worked out in Kona, she got so bored while she was pregnant and had nothing else to do, so she would pace and go out for walks. And one time she drove her car around and figured out the rest, I guess. This is a relatively new path that I just cut through the forest here. It's still a little on the bumpy side, but look at this, out in the middle of nowhere. The water line that your dad and John probably laid for their wine vines. I'm going to make a little, I'm going to call it the Buddha Trail. Carla doesn't know about it. She doesn't even know that I've made it, but I'm going to make a little soft patch over here and put some sand there and put a little meditation statue or something to that effect right over there. And I'm going to put some sand in this little high spot here. Be just kind of an area that she can come out and have some quiet time. That's not the tree, the big tree. So from this area here, this goes down and it joins back into the road right over here. And there's your mammoth. You can see it through the trees there. There's the mammoth ohia right there. We'll go in. Actually, I might as well just go down through here. I'm still making it through this area here. That's the macadamia nut. And you can see all these little upshoots here, these little starts of the vines. They are a robust vine because this is a little trail that the kids like to ride their bikes through. And right off here to the right is where the new trail is that I just took you on. And there she is, the granddaddy of them all. I will probably come back here and clear a nice circle around this tree. Another small little trail that we made that goes off that way into a little clearing that you can see over there. You know, I don't know how much of the land. I never really quite knew what my boundary was off to my right. There's some of the fencing that they use right there. And as you know, this goes up and back to the driveway. This is the new little area here. It connects up into that little Buddha trail that I was just in. And I'm going to bring a couple sledgehammers. Spend some time flattening out this trail here. Now this one here is a pre-existing one. That got fairly covered up. So I just, in the last 2 weeks, came down and started some cuttings here to open it back up. This is my favorite trail. This is the trail that your dad called the Tibet Trail, where he famously dug himself down into a hole over here off to the left and was unable to get himself out. At least that's the way that John tells it. And all these, there's a couple of bougainvilleas here on the left. There's that black pipe again. It's amazing to me the care. And I'm going to start clearing around here, but all these bougainvilleas, you can see that they are quite healthy, hanging on to their leaves right now because we're going back into the dry times. Although it's amazing. This place has a nice little blessing to it. It gets rain all the time. The mango tree here. And then this trail, also just being uncovered again. Almost killed myself many times on this property. Loved every moment of it. I'm re-exposing this rock wall. That's where I found the tailgate, right over there. And then this plant. And then that plant. That's another guava. So slowly but surely, I'm just kind of digging myself back out. I don't know what that plant is. I'm going to go back and watch the video. But my aim is to make this here all open back up again. Created a little arch for myself. I have to be careful when I go through it, otherwise I'll be impaled by the numerous thorns that 3/4 of an inch long. This also is a beautiful, beautiful ohia tree. You can't see it, but there are a couple of red blossoms on it. It's just a nice area where you can sit. We've set fires there in a fire pit. And this area here is my daughter's fairy garden. This is where we come every week and we are planting allamanda vines, and we spray paint some of the dead wood with brightly colored spray paint. I harvested all of that from the roof. Believe it or not, the gutter systems make for an excellent gardening area. And there's a whole bunch of impatiens that we've planted here, waiting for those to come up. I should probably water them. But this video will be fun to hang on to, in addition to sending it to you and your family, because no doubt everything will change and grow, and it'll be fun to look at the differences. So, okay, I'm going to talk to the kids. I told them rocks only. There's a fine line. I got to teach them about graffiti and other things. This is one of the areas that John and I had stopped and talked about. Said lots about this tree, and I'm going to go back over and watch the video. This is another area that'll be fun to bring back. If my wife ever kicked me out, she wouldn't have to try hard at all to get me to come back here, because I love this place. Hopefully she won't kick me out. We got a silver oak here that took root and is just going gangbusters. I personally love these trees. I planted both of those large trees from little tiny seeds. They are jacaranda trees. I planted those 12 years ago, and they are about 25 feet high, 30 feet high. That's Charlie. And there's your dad's. I wonder where the other part of that truck is. And there's the tour. More to come. And much aloha to you guys. One of our projects when we come out to the Ocean View Cabin, as we call it, formerly known as the Clawsen's Ruins, according to John. We just got back from the green sand beach, and we are covered in red dust. still sounds the same in the early mornings.